women are independent, or women are the masculine beings. Women are the movers and shakers. Even though we all are aware that there are no women that run any sector of the entire planet.
Right. Yeah. How these losses given but no lessons learned, and how these scars shown but no respect was earned. You choose not to live your life, well that's your concern, but death come for all, my nigga, we all get a turn. How many niggas be the same when that court adjourned? Tell the devil he...
Welcome everybody to the Hatchett's Way podcast, the 10th best podcast in the world. Hope you guys are having a great day, week, month, and life. Today we're going to cap off a good game. We're moving our boy Aaron, personal friend, Mr. Let Go on everywhere. He's killing the web. What's up, baby?
What's going on, bro?
Good seeing you, man.
I just want to say I'm the 10th best life coach in the world.
You probably are. The thing about Aaron, Aaron doesn't pander, right? He's in the relationship space per se. But there's a lot of money in pandering, either the one side or the other. To dudes, you make a lot of money. The chicks, you make a lot of money. Mm-hmm. He's just going to give it to you, and he still makes a lot of money. So shout out to our boy Aaron. Tell the people what you do in your own words, kind sir.
All right, I'm an emotional attachment coach. And a lot of people may say, okay, he just made that up. No, I didn't. Shut up. So the first thing is there is an actual thing called attachment theory.
Okay.
And I've learned this left, right, up and down, in and out, right? And I've gotten to the point where I can easily see a person's attachment style.
That's good.
In how they talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And how they think or whatever. And I can help people with this because a lot of people don't even know it exists. Mm-hmm. And to a certain degree, if you understood your attachment style and knew what attachment style you are, you now can have a better understanding of, one, who you're attracting, why you're staying with those people instead of leaving them alone, why you're attracted to them. And attachment style has a lot to do with attachment. Why you're attached to their energy. Because a lot of times people get in relationships and they don't know why they can't leave this person. Or they don't know why they can't keep dating the same person with a different name. And, you know, because this person over here is just like this person over here, but you don't know why. Then this person over here is just like them. And you're like, why? And then you get with another person who isn't like them. And for some reason, you don't like them. And you're like, I don't understand. Like, this person is a good woman or a good man, but why don't I like them?
Damn, that's good.
Why don't they sit right with me? They mean well, they this and that, but for some reason, I like this type of person because you are attached to certain, like,
traits or qualities.
Certain traits, but it's bigger than traits, is a feeling that you get from certain people that, one, may make you feel like you're in control, or you may feel like this person is the reincarnation of your mom. And this goes for women and men. Women sometimes are attracted or attached to men that treat them like her mother did. And men are attracted to women that treated him like his mother did. And it's mainly the mother and not the father, because a lot of us as black people, we never had a father. So the father thing is there too, but the biggest thing is the mother.
More on the mother. Okay.
So that's what I do, and that's what emotional attachment coach actually means.
Appreciate the breakdown. Let's start. Who is more traditional, man or black man or black woman in 2022?
Neither, because one, we don't know what the hell traditional means. It's just a cool word to say on social media. Nobody knows what the hell it means. It means you work and you bust your ass at work. You work 2 jobs if you have to, and your lady or your wife. Well, first of all, your wife, because a lot of y'all asses ain't married, so that's the first thing, example of how y'all don't know what the hell traditional means. None of y'all asses are married. So traditional means you go to work and you pay all the bills, and your wife stays home with the kids, and she raises the kids. She homeschools if she needs to. She does after school tutoring if she has to. And she does all of the things that have to do with being at home, taking care of the house. It's not just about cooking and cleaning. When your kid gets home from school, if your children isn't homeschooled, you have to help them with their homework. And you can't yell at them when they don't know what they're doing, because you, as a wife that doesn't do nothing, you need to be in the books that your children are into, just like your children are, because you ain't got shit else to do, because you ain't got no job, right? So that is the side of traditional that the women don't understand, you know? So, but what happens when the children get older and they don't have to be at home all day? Well, you got to be a soccer mom. Name one black woman that is okay with getting a minivan, and not only you take your kid to soccer, you take all the neighbors' kids to soccer, and y'all go out to eat after the soccer game while all the kids are dirty and muddy, and they dirty, muddy asses get in your minivan, and you get what I'm saying?
I get it.
No black woman is doing all that. So that is really what traditional is. And how many men are okay with paying all of the bills and don't come home looking at the wife like, why you ain't did nothing? Because a lot of the things that the wife, if she doesn't work and if she's good at being this traditional woman, a lot of the things that she does, you don't see because your ass was at work. So leave her alone. So how many men are able to go to work, do all this other stuff, and come home and see his wife sitting down looking at TV without getting mad?
What do we have now? What's going on now? What would you call it?
A lot of traumatized men and women who just run around complaining about what they can't get or what they don't have, like little children. Just a whole bunch of dumbass people who don't know the hell they want, and they don't know. They only know what they don't want.
Oh, shit.
That's the biggest issue.
Damn.
Ask a woman what she wants. She's going to verbalize what she doesn't want.
And you know what? On dating apps, a lot of them say what they, a long list.
Don't DM me. Don't say this.
No hookups.
No hookups. If you don't want it, leave me alone. See? That's what I'm saying.
Swipe left if you're not. Yeah, you're right.
You ask a woman what she wants to eat, she ain't going to be able to tell you what she wants to damn eat.
When did things shift? Because I feel in the past 5-7 years there's been a shift in people, in humans.
Facebook.
You think it's social media? Wow.
I'm not going to say just Facebook, but Facebook started.
Okay.
Some people don't know that Facebook was just Facebook, and then Instagram was just Instagram, and Instagram was just picture sharing, and Facebook was a little bigger than that, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And then next thing you know, I think YouTube was in it too, but a lot of YouTube content was just how to fix a sink, how to change a tire, you know, how to do something, right? It wasn't personalities and stuff. You go on YouTube to learn how to fix something, change a light bulb, or how to, you know, fill out a resume properly, right? It wasn't a lot of personality stuff. So YouTube was there, but Facebook started the whole disease that is going on right now. And this is actually in a documentary. Forgot the name of the documentary, but Facebook wanted to be Facebook, and Instagram wanted to be Instagram, and Facebook wanted to like get, because to this day, Facebook be stealing all these people's shit, right? They stole the reels from who? Snapchat, TikTok.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Stories.
Facebook started off being these thievery type of people.
Yeah.
So they seen what Instagram was doing with the pictures. It was like, yo, I want that.
But what is it exactly? What exactly is it that social media did to people?
So the pictures, it started off, and this is what I'm saying. It started off where people just take a picture of Coke cans, take a picture of their food, right?
Okay.
And people slowly started taking pictures of themselves, right? Okay. But when Facebook and Instagram started integrating, because Facebook is kind of like this blob that just runs around just taking over stuff, they was like, yo, you ain't making no money. Let me show you how to make some money. And this is how you make money. Let's give them more stuff. Let's give them, you ready? Mm-hmm. Let's give them a way to make themselves look better. Let's give them filters. And then people started seeing that this filter and that filter and this filter can make them look better, right? And then they started using started using video filters with their videos.
Okay.
And it turned into this big glamour thing. And it started first affecting women, because we dudes, we don't give a damn.
Yeah.
So it started affecting women to a certain degree where women were totally okay with not being themselves. And then the wig epidemic started, because they started feeling like—
You're not a fan of synthetic hair?
At all. I'm not a fan of synthetic anything.
Okay.
Except for teeth.
Okay.
You know, like if you got a synthetic leg something like that. You know,
I got it.
If your teeth are rotten or whatever, okay, get some veneers. If your leg done fell off, get another leg, right? But at the end of the day, getting a fake butt because you want it to be bigger, or getting some fake hair because you want to be glamorous is stupid, in my opinion. You know, because like I said, it goes right along with the filters. Now you are a human filter. Think about that. A lot of these women are human filters. They done took themselves off of the app, and now they are the damn picture on the damn app that's fake. Now you fake as a goddamn person. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if it's a one-legged person, hey, get a prosthetic leg so you can walk, because I need to walk. But you're not doing it like, hey, look at me. I'm acting like I got two legs and I don't. You know, but when it comes to all these damn people, they're human filters. They got fake eyelashes, fake hair, fake, you know, nails is whatever, but fake butts. A lot of these women are walking around with these things around their waist, and if they take the thing off, their blubber come out.
Yeah, it's a lot
you know,
going on there.
Because the thing about it is, and that's hurting women, because you said, where did all this come from?
If you need people to see you, I can help you out with that. I'm Hatchett. I've created an amazing online presence over the past decade, over 1 million plus views on YouTube, 100,000 plus subscribers and followers via social media, Facebook, Instagram, and all that stuff combined. I'm helping you get in front of them. Look, stop trying to build everything on your own. I'm going to build my own audience. I don't need anybody else's stuff. Smart people leverage other people's stuff. Why? Because it takes too much time to do it on your own. So I'm going to help you out. If you have a product, a service, something that you need to get in front of people, I have a few amazing offers for you. One, if you don't want to be seen, fine. I'll just add you in my podcast, on my ongoing podcast, a commercial slot for you. I'll do the heavy lifting. You just send me the materials. Or I'll bring you on in person or virtually for you to promote your product in front of my audience. So send me a message. Promo today, Sunday. Lock it in from now to the rest of the year. I'm giving you a great deal. DM me. Let's do it. Say, Dre, it's time to get to work. Peace.
Facebook has made it where people aren't necessarily really into having relationships with each other. They're looking just to have relations with each other. Mm-hmm. So a woman can get away with being with a guy looking fake, because guess what? She doesn't really want to be in a relationship. She doesn't really want to be in a marriage, because she doesn't know how to, because her mother didn't teach her. Her mother didn't have a husband. So all these people are just running around just wanting to look good in relationships, but not really wanting to be in the relationship. They just want to look like, and it started from the filters in the Instagram stuff.
That's deep.
So people are now filtered.
Mm-hmm.
There's something called damaged neuroception.
Okay.
And what this does to women in particular, that causes them to not pick properly, is it gives them an inverted point of view of life. They look at women are independent, or women are the masculine beings, women are the movers and shakers. Even though we all are aware that there are no women that run any sector of the entire planet. In any country. Any country, okay. Any continent, nowhere, right? But they have an inverted way of seeing life. So they see women as they run the world, but they don't run anything. So that's one thing. They'll look at a good man and say, I don't like him. I don't know why I don't like him, but I don't like him. But they'll see a Pookie, a dude with 10 baby mamas, and be like, but he loves me. So it's an opposite way of seeing the world. So good is bad to some of these women, and bad is good to these women. And it's actually called damaged neuroception. And it came from what I always teach in my coaching group, childhood trauma. Because the attachment style that I was talking about earlier is about childhood trauma. That's how you get your dysfunctional attachment style in the first place. How your mom raised you, how your mom treated you. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't see, let's say a woman has a child with a Pookie, that she looks for a better quality guy for the guy to settle down with. You don't see that, like the future Russell Wilson thing.
Well, first of all, Russell Wilson seen Ciara and wanted to get with her. All right. Devon Franklin, as another example, seen Megan Good and wanted to get with her. These are cornballs that see women and be like, "Oh my God, I'm in love with you," and they gonna marry them.
Okay.
So that wasn't her choice. That was his choice. Because at the end of the day, do women really choose men or do men really choose women? It kind of like is a little bit different for both. But in certain situations, when you see a man marry a woman, that means he chose her. But the men that a woman is dating, she chooses them to give her phone number to, her time, her energy to. You feel me? So when a woman has a Pookie, and the majority of y'all have Pookies as y'all first baby daddy, that's okay because you didn't have a daddy to vet, you know, and that's the thing. I don't think women should be able to pick men on their own. I think they should go to somebody, whether it's a matchmaker, their uncle, their daddy, their cousin, whoever, to pick the man for them because they don't know what the hell they're doing. So when they pick the Pookie, it's because they ain't got no damn sense. But when they get out here and now they have a son or a daughter, what it is they're like, okay, I need somebody that can take care of my son or take care of my daughter. And she has somebody that isn't taking care of her son or her daughter, which is the Pookie. So they're like, I want somebody that's better than him. So it's not really that she's picking a good man. She's just picking somebody that is not like her baby daddy.
All right. Who shouldn't black women get dating and relationship advice from?
Other women. Like I said, women don't have a lot of sense. There's a couple women out there that have sense.
I was going, who do you like in the relationship space? Who do you think is good?
April Mason, Rebecca Lynn Pope.
Okay.
You know, and there's a couple women less famous than that, but there's some women out here that are already known.
Gotcha.
But if you look at a lot of the women, and it's not about if you ain't got no husband, you can't tell nobody nothing. But women have a good way of being able to articulate. Well, those women have a good way on how to articulate what they did wrong and what they did right. Instead of just, yes, ladies, you got to be better. You got to, they literally like, all right, this is what the problem is. Most women don't communicate like that. Women are addicted to just making other women feel good. So the people like Rebecca Lynn Pope and April Mason, and it's not just them, it's a couple other women. They have a better understanding of men and how men think, because you can't do all this woman empowerment stuff and empower a woman to attract a man, because the women empowerment stuff to a certain degree is not really something that men see as attractive. Because empowerment is like plugging something in the wall and it glows, right? A neon sign. We want to see, as men, a subtle, feminine, happy, quiet woman. Not this rah, 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 can't nobody tell me nothing, I'm a powerful person. Sit down. And those women are able to tell women to sit their asses down. But other women teach women to stand up, be heard. They need to hear you roar. You get what I'm saying? So even if it's our homegirls, they ain't got no damn sense. They mama. You already know your mama ain't got no damn sense looking at her track record. Aunties.
I think the worst people, the worst woman for one other woman to listen to are their single friends the majority of the time. The single friends.
No, women.
Women in general.
You gotta remember, all women have friends. And their friends are all idiots. So it's not just their single friends, it's just their friends, And married women, sadly, a lot of your married counterparts, they aren't happy in their marriage, and they're gonna tell you, "I hate my marriage. Don't get married." So even married women aren't really good candidates to get advice from, because it's not about their situation, whether they're married or not married, is their way of thinking. And it's important for you to pay attention to who this person is and how do they think. And since most of y'all ladies don't have no damn sense, your friends don't have no damn sense. So if you look at your friends that make a lot of bad decisions and they're your friends for a reason. You ain't got no damn sense, just like she ain't got no damn sense.
Do people have a dating range?
Meaning what?
Example, if a woman's an 8, she could probably get a guy, 7 to 10 range. If a guy's a 6, he could probably get a woman 5 to 7 range. Are these ranges are these number ranges a real thing?
I would say that it's important for us to stay on our own dating range, because people
Self-awareness.
Self-awareness. Men and women have unrealistic ways of seeing themselves.
Who has it worse? Men or women? If you have to just pick one person one gender is more unrealistic in today's era.
Women are taught to have unrealistic ways of thinking about men, because so many women, like I said, you're independent, you're great, you're beautiful. They'll see a fat ass woman, she's beautiful, okay, but she's fat. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So women have more unrealistic ways of thinking, but men also do too. They sit around on YouTube like, oh, these women are trash, but you trash too. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's mainly women, but men are out here, they trash too.
It seems like a lot of women who might just be cool, not off the chain, but cool, don't want the average looking or average earning dude. That's a new thing.
Well,
there was a day in time where people who were on that same level got together, rocked out, and lived a good life together.
It goes back to Facebook.
Damn, yeah.
Everybody wasn't wearing wigs and all this crazy shit back then either. So it goes back to that. You get to the point where you think you're better because other people look better. So now you try to look like them, and now you look like them. Now you feel like you're better because you look like them. But they aren't better and you aren't better. Y'all just look the same. And then when it comes to a man wanting to settle down with a woman, all y'all asses look the same. Why the hell would one of us want to settle down with a woman that looks just like a woman over here? Then another woman over here. Y'all look alike. Y'all are like y'all coming off of the damn conveyor belt or something. So when it comes to that, Facebook actually did it, and now people are walking around as human filters of themselves, but they're actually, they've assimilated with other women, But like I said, it goes back to what I'm saying. Women don't really want to be in relationships or married because they're so afraid of what may happen or what might happen. Well, they run from good relationships.
But if they're having kids with somebody, are they like? Isn't that a bigger deal than marrying somebody?
Not to a woman, because they ain't got no sense. It's always going to go back to women have zero sense. They don't know what the hell they're doing. That's why they need a father. Mm-hmm. They need a big brother. They need a coach. So they need a man in their lives. What
percentage of women have no sense?
None of them have a lot of sense, and they know it. Like, you talk to a woman, she's going to be like, well, you already know. They're going to start, well, I just feel like, or either going to say, but we're emotional. So women, they don't have no sense, but they say, but I'm independent. But the day you say, but you said this, you did, well, we're emotional. So with all that being said, that means, and I'm not saying women aren't worthy or whatever. I'm saying women need their male counterparts to
help give them the logic.
So when I say women don't have no sense, they don't. But it doesn't mean that they're bad people. They just need us. But they don't want to need us so badly, which is an example of how they ain't got no damn sense. Because guess what? Do we run around saying we don't need women?
Meaning? I've never heard. Well,
but that means we have sense.
All right. Here's my next bullet point. SYSBM. Do you know what that stands for?
No.
Save yourselves, black man. Have you heard of that analogy before?
What is that?
It's kind of like dudes who just don't want to date chicks like that anymore.
Well, that's the cornballs that I was talking about. Remember, I was talking about how women are, you said who has unrealistic expectations?
Pick who you want or pick who picks you?
We are men, so we do the picking, we do the leading. You know what I'm saying?
You have two women. Mm-hmm. One, you're more into her than she's into you. Mm-hmm. Another woman, you're less into her, but she's more into you. Mm-hmm. Which one are you going to pick?
I would say a woman that's more into me than I am into her.
Why?
Because if I'm chasing a woman, I explained this the other day. Chasing money, you're not the money is going to run away from you, right? Mm-hmm. You summon money by doing what you're doing, and you radiate things to come to you. Like you're on YouTube, right? And you talking your shit, and then people start coming in, right? Because of what you're saying. And now people start dropping super chats and cash apps and stuff, right? You're attracting that. Versus going to a job, you're chasing the money. I got to work all these hours to get all this money, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying it's a difference, right?
Okay.
So when it comes to me and a woman, I'm just going to sit back and chill. And there's nothing wrong with a man. I'm not saying I'm waiting on a woman to approach me, but I'm going to radiate a certain amount of energy that makes women like, yo, I really like that dude. And she's going to deliberately walk across my view and drop her handkerchief and look back and give me eye contact. And I'm like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I'm going to make women want to be with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm a believer in if you got two people, and as long as it's close, it has to be somewhat close. Men should almost all the time pick the woman who wants them the most. It's a chase. Mm-hmm. And if a woman even uses the word chase, I'm out.
Yeah. I'm not chasing no damn woman.
Cool. Pursue is fine. Show interest is fine. Lead the way, totally cool.
Yeah.
But chase means you ain't never gonna get it. She's always gonna be thinking about it. Should be extra hypergamous.
It's like chasing money.
What's going on? Yeah,
you ain't never gonna get it. Yep.
Men should pick who picks them. Men should pick who picks them. What made you ask your woman to be with you?
So many different things.
And how long you guys been dating for?
I think it's been a few months.
I've known you for a few years. This is your first public relationship. I think since I've known you.
Well, it's because she's public.
But I've never really seen you post a woman like that before.
Well, I haven't met a woman like this before.
So I know that that's my point. There's something about her that's dope.
And another thing that I stayed away from relationships for like 3 years. So the last real girlfriend I had intentionally, the last real girlfriend I had was before I became Mr. Let Go. I wasn't Mr. Let Go 3 years ago. I was just Aaron Mallory, right? You already know I wasn't Mr. Let Go 2 years ago.
It's about two. It's about two-ish.
Yeah. So I took the time to get away from relationships because relationships take a lot of work, and I was working on myself. All the stuff that we do, it's a lot of work.
It takes a lot of work,
and it's not fair. Where I'm dating a woman and I'm not giving her the attention that she needs because I'm trying to figure out how to do stuff. Once you figure out how to do stuff, it's still work, but it's not as much work because it's like a ball rolling down a hill. All you got to do is kind of like make sure the ball doesn't hit nothing, but the ball is already going, right? You got to get that ball rolling. And I tell men to leave these damn women alone until you get your stuff together.
What's some example of some stuff that men should have together before we pursue a serious relationship?
Okay, and I'm going to answer your question about why she's the one also along with this.
Okay.
Once you get clarity in who you are, you get clarity in who you want. So I've known her for like 3-4 years, right?
Really?
A woman that actually sees you, a woman that admires you, a woman that respects you. Because as men, we don't need love as much as we need respect.
Totally agree with that.
And she respects.
Love is like 4th or 5th on the.
Yeah, we don't give a damn about that
it's
stuff.
It's not. Respect, admiration, loyalty.
Yeah.
I think like's more important than love.
I agree.
Way more.
But love is a foundation. You got to understand that.
Yeah, you got to have it there, but I'd rather you really like me.
See, this is what I look at. You know that a relationship is going to work when you don't like that person, but you love them.
I think it's the opposite. I think it will work, have better chance of working when you might fall out of love, but you still like them.
Well, being in love and loving somebody is a difference. To me,
I agree
love
with that.
as a man is about protection.
Okay.
So when I don't care about what a woman is doing or how a woman is feeling or whether she made it home or not, that means my love has gone, because love is about protection. I don't care about all this in love stuff, all the little cute holding hands mess. I'm talking about protection. And I love other women simply as friends or whatever because I care about their well-being. So I love women that I'm not even in a relationship with. So I can love a woman without being in a relationship with her. So the love is different. But when it comes to liking somebody, you cannot like somebody and be like, yo, man, what the hell? Because when you get into a relationship, they're going to do some stuff or react to some stuff that you're just like, what the hell is wrong with you?
What are your top 3 to 5 deal breakers?
I'm growing, so I don't know what my top deal breakers are because I'm growing.
Can you forgive cheating?
No.
You can forgive cheating.
So that's a deal breaker, of course. But when it comes to I want to focus more of my life on what I want instead of what I don't want.
Okay.
So I don't even know what my deal breakers are other than cheating, because I don't care. I want to focus on what I do want. So instead of saying I don't date women who be wearing wigs and eyelashes and all this shit, I want women who embrace their natural beauty and don't wear wigs and all this shit.
Okay.
My approach is different.
I respect that. That's growth.
Yeah.
But still let go. He let the old let go.
I let go of all that. Exactly.
Okay. So you asked your woman to be with you because of what?
Like I said, it's so many different things. One, how she makes me feel.
Important.
Yeah. Another thing is she does what I do, right? So what I do doesn't hurt her, or it doesn't make her feel overwhelmed by me doing this and me doing that.
Yeah.
And I like being able, and I've never been able to do this. I could sit back and watch her do her thing. I've never been able to do that in my life.
Wow.
Just be able to sit back and see her YouTube on Instagram or whatever doing her thing, and I'll be like, yo, I'm so proud of her.
That's dope.
So that's another thing. I'm proud of her.
Big
that
deal.
makes me proud to call her my lady.
Big deal.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's things like that. So it's not just about what she does for me. It's about what she's doing that makes me feel good.
I dig it.
Yeah. So it goes on and on and on.
She does have her natural hair as well.
The Andre Hatchett, the leader himself, living legend. Andre Hatchett is the first EYL University professor. Tremendous class about mobile notary, right? This mobile notary class, I know at least 7 people, EYLU members, earners, who took Andre's class, and now they are mobile notaries, and they're making money every single week because of that first class that we did with EYL University way back in November. It seems like so long ago. Way back in November 2019, right? Andre Hatchett, shout out to you. Guys, if you're looking to pick up side hustles, businesses, side business, wherever you are in life, if you need a main hustle, look into mobile notary. Look into my man Andre Hatchett's class. I'm telling you, it's phenomenal.
Is this situation within the lack of marriage and the issues with dating in the black community fixable? And if so, what needs to be fixed?
What needs to be fixed is our mindset that the other person is the problem.
Damn, that's good.
We are all the problem.
Okay.
And the other thing is our levels of insecurities, our level of childhood traumas are really affecting our entire lives. A man or a woman can get rejected by a person, whatever, and I say they don't want to be with them no more. Or they don't want to date no more.
It's over.
A relationship or end. I don't want to get in a new relationship because people are so afraid. That's why all this passport bro stuff, because they're afraid of women. So the men are afraid of women and women are afraid of men because nobody wants to get hurt. So once we get in a safe place, and that means we all need to get therapy so we can be okay with getting hurt again. We got to get out here as men and women and be like football players. Not one football player in the NFL ever said, well, I don't want to get hurt again. No, they're going to get their asses back out on the field and get hurt again. And when they get hurt, they're going to get on the sideline and, or stay at home or even take a whole season off
and get back
and get their ass back in. So we need to start living our lives like football players instead of these little whiny ass bitches whining about the other sex instead of you getting your shit together, and we'll be okay. And believe in family and marriage and understand that 80% of black women are single mothers. So what are you going to do about that? You can change that woman that is a single mother into a married woman if she's the right woman for you. So instead of complaining about single mothers, change their actual identity and their status from being a single mother to a damn wife. And stop whining about them.
All right. Mr. Let Go, how can we find you? And tell us about your YouTube community and your women's group.
Okay, so I have 2 coaching groups, and before I talk about that, you can follow me on YouTube, which is Mr. Let Go, MRLETGO. Instagram is IM_MRLETGO, Mr. Let Go. And yeah, that's really it as far as where to find me on social media. Facebook, that's Mr. Aaron Mallory, I think. No, I'm sorry. No, Mr. Let Go on Facebook also. I got 2 of them. So Mr. Let Go on Facebook also. And my coaching, my 2 ways of coaching is I have a women's group where I actually help women let go of their childhood trauma by helping them understand and change their emotional attachment styles, which I'm very good at. And it's not about me teaching the women. We actually go through different books. Mm-hmm. We go through book after book after book. Mother Hunger, a book Attachments. It didn't start with you. Adult children of emotionally immature parents. So we go through these books. Like is a book that's really dope called You're Not Crazy, It's Your Mother. It's some really good books out there. But yeah, we just go over books, and its intention is really like class. And then the second coaching group is I teach people how to grow on YouTube, grow on Facebook. Some people don't even know that they can make money on Facebook because they never really thought about it. I make money on different platforms, and I teach people how to make money on social media and how to gain a notoriety, because there's one thing about doing videos, but there's another thing about building a brand. Yes. And a lot of people don't know how to build a brand on different places.
Shout out to Aaron. Shout out to your union too. I'm proud of you, brother. One of the few coaches who are actually in a relationship. Mr. Let Go, the Hatchett podcast. Also check out the Notary Business School, the notarybusinessschool.com. Learn how to start a mobile notary business for under $500 or less. Change your life. Peace.
Right. How these losses given but no lessons learned, and how these scars shown but no respect was earned. You choose not to live your life, well that's your concern, but death come for all, my nigga, we all get a turn. How many niggas be the same when that court adjourned? Tell the devil he